been a while. Played this game a little bit and haven't streamed either. Ah. I can't wait to go on solos and get absolutely murked because I'm not very good at this game. Woohoo. Wow. It's shirtless Batman. How exciting. Go Mr. Beast. I think being killed by Mr. Beast is really embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, I would crash out if I got killed by this guy. Oh god. Yeah, sure. Pele. Why is it purple? A dead fish, why is it purple? Glider. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is embarrassing. So embarrassing. Not want to be killed by this. Scream if I was. This is going to go amazing. So good at Fortnite. So good. I'm so good that I can't get a win. Not allowed to get a win because I'm so good at the game it wouldn't be fair to the other players because I win every single game. I'm also the funniest man on earth. And I'm also using a Mr. Beast skin. 2 lies, 1 truth. Can you tell which one's the truth? Oh, and no more ammo. Oh. What a chud. I can't even shoot people with an infantry rifle because I don't have ammo. I'm gonna... I want to go Fatal Fields. I know it's pointless. Ordinarily, it would be ordinarily, jumping right away would be a hot drop, but I think this is just a bot drop. It's a bot drop because I'm dropping it because I'm a fat chud bot. Where is that vending machine? Don't see it. Do not land on my stuff. I'll be very angry. Wow. Wow, I love this game. So good at it. I see someone lurking. You count. Whoever you are, hello, good evening. Welcome to the world's most exciting Fortnite stream. Oh. I'm not gonna take the bush. Minis, yay! So good at the game, I have minis. I'm going to win. Traps? Yeah, those are going to be very useful. No. I'd rather eat bricks than use a heavy AR. I don't care what colour it is. I'd rather have a grey AR, a grey normal AR than a blue heavy. No ammo pack under there. Oh, I want to go for the vending machine. This is going to be like a grey vending machine or something, it's just going to have nothing good in it. Oh, I hear sniping in the background. Oh, I'm going to go Rift to go. Always Rift to go. Well, that is fairly disappointing, but I have a Rift to go, so... Oh, what's that? I see purple. Launch pads. Yay. Well, whoever you are watching this and not chatting, you're very welcome in the stream. Yeah, well, literally talking about, I'd rather have a grey normal AR than a blue heavy. Gunshots. Oh, I'm being sniped at. And I think I saw the indicator for a hamster ball. Where is this guy? Don't see him. Anyone been in here? I don't hear a chest, so... Oh, yeah, someone has been in here. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, boy. Where's this guy going? He sees me. He absolutely sees me. Oh, I'm so good. Look at me. 6-7. I'm so funny. Wow. 6-7. Yeah. My one talent in this game is doing that to people and then feeling better about myself afterwards. Learn to snipe is what I would say. Say that I can't snipe to save my life, so. Okay, there's another guy with a sniper. Where's that? Oh, he shadow bombed. At least I think that was him. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought the sunflower was a person. I think I was being sniped from one of these drones. Yeah, they're... Are these bots? Are these bots? It's a bot drop after all. Yeah, okay. Definitely a bot. Give me that scar! Give me that scar! This guy has so much overshield, it's actually crazy. Yeah, give me your scar. Give me your scar. You know you want to. What? Literally, where is this guy? Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was the bot in that situation. What was I actually doing? I didn't shoot him once. I'm too scared to stand there being shot by someone with a scar because it actually has good accuracy. I feel like I would have gotten mowed down faster if I stopped and tried to shoot him with the AR. It's a grey AR versus a gold scar. What are we gonna do? Oh my god, I can't pick a shotgun up. I shall become the king of tactical shotguns. Let's see if I can find 2 more. No. Okay, I'm not the king of tactical shotguns then. I'm the king of grey weapons, though. Decisions. I could go salty. That'd be quite fun. Be fun how quickly I'll get my brains blown out by a sweat, but that's Fortnite. It's getting destroyed by sweats. Who can do more than run diagonally across a tree and then be surprised when they die. I'm just too scared to fight someone who's got a scar, but of course that that guy wins a fight because he has a scar. Yeah, it's my house, go away. You are not landing on me! Go on, open the chest. Yeah. Yeah. Least surprising outcome in the world. But I think after you open a chest, there's a cooldown on when you can pick items up. So it's just like... Yeah, bro, get out my house. You did not... No, you do not have an SMG! Yeah, okay. You seriously want to fight with the burst SMG? That thing sucks. Wait, hold up. You can walk in that little gap? You can walk in that little... What? That's new to me. I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. Today I learned you can walk through the gap in this house on Salty Springs. Yeah, please die. Please die. Yes. Lol. Let's go Sabrina Carpenter. Shotgunning random person. You're really gonna walk away from that rift to go? You can try and jump up it. No. Oh, with a loading screen. Okay, well I guess I'm now the king of green and sometimes grey shotguns and ARs. No, the song's very annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna blow you away, boom. Oh, there's no ammo. I'm not winning, no. No, I dropped Salty and then got my brains blown out by someone with a burst SMG. Also, hello, I have not seen you around here before. Welcome to the stream. I see you also repping the best Pokemon ever. Big up. I love you, bro. Well, I'm no good at this game. I'm very good at fumbling 1v1s. I'm very good at doing that. I'm gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna land on the drone. Yes, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see a new viewer. But it's even better to see a new viewer that's also repping the best Pokemon ever. Okay, well I can't land here then. I don't know where to land. I guess I can go up here. No, you can't be for real. There is already someone landing here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Gliders! Gliders! There's a guy with a minigun shooting me! Are you winning, son? Not really. Doesn't know we talked before on a community post. Well, I don't remember that because I don't use community posts very often, but that's a good story. I like that. But yeah, that's a new one. I will win a solo game one of these days. To date, I've been playing this game since like season 3. I've only ever gotten one solo win. And that was because I was on top of it was like Polar Peak or something, and I basically built this guy, built up like preventing this guy from getting up the mountain. He got trapped in the storm and died because I built him in. I spent most of the game hiding. I had like 3 kills. And yeah, I trapped this guy in the storm by just building loads of structures, stopping him from getting up the hill, and yeah, he just died in the storm. That is to date my only solo win. Never really play any multiplayer games, maybe Left 4 Dead 2. I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 is like a primarily multiplayer game, isn't it? I have Left 4 Dead on Steam, but never really was into it, because I'm not exciting like most people. My experience with Valve is playing Team Fortress 2 and, I don't know, Half-Life 2 assets in Gary's mods. I would give my life for Team Fortress 2 though. Oh yeah, Valve is terrible at maintaining their games. All you need to do is look at TF2, because even after they get like mass media attention for TF2, they kinda fix the bot problem, but then just leave the game to die anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Valve need to they need to stop focusing on you know, their new hardware and everything so much, and I think focus on the games and communities and all that literally made them the company they are. And I don't have any weapons. I'm gonna have to drop down here. This guy's probably gonna shoot me. Oh, don't talk to me about Zesty Jesus. I don't like him. He's weird. He's weird. He's also one of these people that just likes to be aggressively contrarian and thinks that he's actually different. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't watch a video from him. I think he's boring. What annoys me about TF2 actually is how much friction there is for new players. Because that's an interesting weapon. Because when I try to get people who have never really people who have never really been huge into PC gaming, when I try to get them into TF2, it's such a nightmare of an experience to try and get them to learn how the game works, because you basically need to dedicate a lot of time to understanding how the game works. He has no idea. Oh my god. Yeah, he's seen me. Hi. Oh. Clever pun 92. Oh, my nose is itching. Yeah, like I've tried to get friends of mine into TF2, but the problem is it's just the experience for new players. There's just so much friction to it. Like the tutorial is so broken beyond belief and is so outdated as well. Like, you basically need to dedicate time to learning all the intricacies of the game by watching other people do it, or yeah, just having the patience to deal with a game that's really not very well designed for modern play. What? Yeah, it is a veterans only game, literally. That's how it is. I've got some friends who only started playing the game back in like post Jungle Inferno days. Post like Blue Moon even. Like They started playing the game after it stopped getting updates. What's this John Wick doing? He's just sat there. I'm being mugged by John Wick in Fortnite. That's embarrassing. Yeah, that's what annoys me about TF2 is it is not a game that's welcoming to new players simply because, well, the tutorial is non-existent, and like the user experience is also just like not good because there are so many features in the game that don't do anything anymore. Like you can't use replays really. You can't use sprays. Yeah, unless you're on community servers. You also can't like the competitive mode, non-existent. I've had people ask me like, why does the competitive mode not work? because the competitive mode was a failed experiment from 2018 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I've played competitive mode a few times just because it's funny. I know Uncle Dane goes on competitive. I don't know why, because it's a terrible mode, but I go on there because it's funny sometimes. I don't know, I couldn't see myself watching a Zesty Jesus video. Like, I will wholeheartedly admit I've not watched a video about him, but I just don't like his vibe at all. And I do think he just comes off as a very contrarian person. There was another person I was thinking about the other day that really irritated me, and it was Big Boy Games. He made a decent video about this really toxic, like, oh my god, this really toxic like pedo YouTuber that made TF2 videos. But past that, he just basically became a Zesty Jesus suck up. Like, he's just a Zesty Jesus Defender 24. I don't know. I think people, like, I don't say this to be like condescending or anything, but I think the whole toxic positivity crowd is part of the reason why Valve doesn't bother. Because if you just complain about every single thing they do, it does not incentivize them to actually try and put the effort into the game. I'm not saying, you know, appreciate the most bare minimum things, but from what I hear of the whole, from what I hear of the side of the community, it's all about, oh, you need to stop all this toxic positivity. They don't do anything but complain about the game, right? Like, I'm completely with the idea that you don't get what you want unless you try to protest it, but you also don't get what you want if all you do is complain about the state of the game. I'm not saying appreciate the fact that Valve have given us next to nothing except things to spend money on, but I find that the type of people who go on about the toxic positivity, oh, why is my mouse on the screen? I find that yeah, I find that the people that complain about toxic positivity, what? Ow, how? I didn't expect that to do that much damage to me. I find that the people who complain about toxic positivity, they complain too much. Like, yeah, it sucks that Valve has given us pretty much nothing but, you know, things to spend money on. But at the same time, like, TF2 does make them a lot of money. And I think the fact that we still get community updates when we protested for something, you know, it's better than nothing. But quick play or casual? To be honest, I wasn't back in my days of TF2 when I was like 9. I didn't really play on any normal servers because, to be honest, I was really bad at the game, and if I tried to actually play the game normally, I would just get absolutely crushed. So I didn't really start playing the game as it was intended until like after quick play disappeared. So I'm not a very good frame of reference. I mean, I've been around on the game since 2014, but yeah, I mean, my only real experience with the game has been casual and then community servers back when I was a kid. But I can say that casual has definitely gotten better. I don't like the long wait times that you get at times, but you know, it's whatever. I'm just pleased that we still have the game as is. You know, it's frozen in time, but at the same time, I look at it and think, you know, Valve could have continued adding content to the game, and it could have gotten worse. So it's kind of a trade-off, because I don't trust the modern gaming industry to produce high-quality things anyway, and Valve haven't really released a game in a long time, so they haven't gotten to prove that they aren't like all the rest of the big publishers and developers. Who is throwing... Yeah. Stop throwing grenades at my house. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to place a trap right here, because I don't want people coming in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't have another trap. Okay. No, I don't want to reload that, actually, because I've got another AR. Cheers. I will try my hardest. I don't have very good weapons, but... to be honest, I have not been on TF2 consistently in quite a while. I've been on mostly Mario Kart Wii, and also started playing this game again because I heard it came back to mobile, so I tried it out on my iPad. And I've been playing it with friends. It's a good experience. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly Mario Kart Wii and Team Fortress 2. Not Team Fortress 2, Fortnite. Yeah, I was thinking about playing TF2 earlier, actually, but I just didn't. TF2's always got a special place in my heart, and it's kind of that game that comes back to me in phases. It's the same as Minecraft. Yes, Drybone's bullet bike is a very fun combo. Where are you? Yeah, I was always going to lose that fight. Yeah, I do like Drybone's bullet bike. The thing I don't like about playing online with that combo is, of course, everyone's on Funky Kong Flame Runner, so you just get bumped off the track for doing anything. But I do like the acceleration and the handling that you get from the bullet bike. It's different. It's fun. I mean, if you're running a friend room on Retro Rewind, you can restrict people from going on certain characters and vehicles, but in terms of like worldwide matchmaking, no, you can't. You're just basically stuck on the traditional worldwide system where you just queue up for a game, and it's like you don't really have any preferences. It's just you go online and you get destroyed by people who have way higher VR than you. Yeah, enjoy that 16 gigabytes of RAM, because that's the most RAM you'll ever be able to afford at this economy. Thanks AI data centers for making it impossible to afford anything with NAND chips in it. My PC's got 16 gigs of RAM in it, and I wanted to put a bit more in it. and I kept holding off on it even though it did not cost very much money at all. And yeah, I waited too long, and now it costs it basically costs as much as a mortgage to get a single stick of RAM. So that's very sad. I want to see AI die already. Yeah, I'm coming up there. You're dead. You're dead, bro. Alpha 316. What's your GPU? So, I bought my GPU back in 2023. I have a 12 gigabyte. It's specifically the 12 gig model because it has a higher memory bandwidth. But I have a 12 gig RTX 3060. And I also my CPU is a 5600G. You might ask why not get a 5600. 5600 was not available, so I had to get a 5600G. And I've got 16 gigs of just bog standard memory. I would have liked more, but I won't be getting any more until OpenAI decides to stop existing. Yeah, AMD's mobile CPUs have gotten really good, and I mean I'm not so kept up with like the whole PC gaming scene anymore, like all the benchmarking and all that. I used to be crazy into that when I was younger, but yeah, I've seen how good I don't know where that guy is. I'm gonna hide up here. Oh, I can't hide up there. No! Oh my god. Yeah, it's really impressive how good AMD's iGPUs are now. Like when they first started getting really good just a few years ago, I looked at them and I was like, what do you mean there's an iGPU beating a GTX 1060? Like, yeah, this was a few years ago and it's a 1060, but like it's really impressive what iGPUs are capable of. I think the first time we started seeing iGPUs with really good graphics performance was I think the whole thing that sort of kicked it off was when Apple introduced the M series chips. Because I bought an M1 MacBook Air back in 2021, and yeah, for an integrated GPU, it was like actually insane for the time. And I'm still impressed at how capable integrated GPUs are today. Honestly, they could do, depending on how the AI bubble shapes out, because obviously iGPUs are now a lot more attractive to people on budgets because of the fact that GPU memory, you know, it's an extra form of memory that you need to spend money on when developing a GPU. But obviously an iGPU is cheaper to build because not only is it inside your CPU already, but it's not reliant on its own dedicated memory. It's, you know, it's reliant on memory that's already in your computer. So it's, yeah, it's shared, which is not, it's not ideal, but I think to tie people over while we have to deal with this crisis, give me, oh no, okay, bye, bye, bye. Is this guy seriously chasing me? I'm gonna drink the shields. Don't. Okay, well. Yeah, I do think in the low to mid range, I mean, like, it's already not worth it to buy like an RTX 3050 or something. It's a terrible GPU. But I think in that area, it's going to be between a used older GPU and, you know, integrated graphics. But I think it will be dictated heavily by the way the market goes in terms of, you know, AI. Because AI is just another one of these things that comes along and makes GPUs ridiculously expensive. It's literally just a repeat. Should have booted up Pokepog. Okay. Okay, you've been checking out my Mythic Cart Maker tracks as well. The goat. Yeah, I think it is entirely going to be dictated by the direction the AI market goes. If the AI bubble bursts and it doesn't have lasting effects on the industry, then we could see the return of, you know, good like budget to mid-range options for GPUs. Like, yeah, I would really like to see the resurgence of the 60 series cards from Nvidia. Like, the GTX 1060 at the time was just such a good GPU. And like the 2060 was all right, but the 3060 was quite a good one as well. But then they started being really stingy with their VRAM, and then you had to get a 4060 Ti if you wanted anything beyond 8 GB of VRAM, which is like insulting in the year 2026, really. I think they do still make some GTX cards, but it's like... Yeah, go away. Come on, try me. Try me. Try me. No, I'm not. Like, I think... Oh, that's good. I'm trying to think of what the cards they still make is called. No, actually. I'm going to hold on to that. No, what am I doing? I need my shotgun. I'm actually so dumb. Yeah, you're not just going to throw grenades. See what happens. Well, that didn't do anything. Yeah, I think there was like the yeah, I can't remember. I haven't been kept up on GPUs in a while. But I know that there was a GTX series card not too long ago. Oh wow, this guy's rifting away from me. What? Oh, the rift is in there. No! Let me in! Well, I can't chase that guy now. He's probably gone over here. Yeah, that's him. Lol. He had 2 rift to goes. He chose to fight me instead of run away. What an idiot. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'm not into like any modern games, partly because the industry's just such a joke and everything's so expensive. So it's just like, I don't feel it's worth it. I'm not gonna buy a console ever. I've always been into PC gaming because it's, you know, it's more gaming on your terms instead of, you know, having to deal with whatever crap Microsoft or Sony have decided that they want to do. Oh, that's minis. I don't want to lose my ball. It's, yeah, the consoles, it means that you are pretty much locked into whatever stupid decisions the console maker decides. And yeah, that's why I've preferred PC gaming since I first started like playing TF2 back in 2014. I don't know, it's Microsoft in the year 2026. I would not make any like, I just wouldn't make any judgments just yet because we've already seen the direction Microsoft has taken. They're terrible. Just, I don't know, they're just terrible at listening to people. They really are. They didn't listen when there was the whole outrage over the thing is, there have just been so many issues with... Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm gonna have to focus on trying to kill this guy. I missed so many shots there. What are you doing? Fight me! Fight me! He's gotten off. He's probably gonna try and ambush me. Six, 7. He had a shotgun and he didn't even try. Yeah, it's just modern gaming is in such a terrible state. You see what Sony and Nintendo are doing, where they're basically trying to make it as, you know, unprofitable as possible for game devs to release physical copies. I don't think Sony has backtracked on the whole "we're going all digital" thing yet. Wow, I can't aim. Oh, I thought I was still on the hoverboards. Bot. That is a bot. That is a bot. Look at me taunting on bots. I'm so good. Curse you, Jim Ryan. Oh, hello. Okay. That is a bot. That is a bot. Oh, the 360 absolutely was peak gaming. 100%. I loved my 360. I still do. I'd rather play games on that than, you know, buy a modern console. And if I did buy a modern console, I'd probably only play my 360 games on it, because it's like modern gaming is just in such a crap situation. Devs are not paid enough. The people that own the game companies, they don't want to hire more people, or, you know, they don't want to give them enough time to perfect their games because they want their profits to be high. So they want to cut all of these costs, but remain, you know, getting the same profits off of people who buy the games. And honestly, just people are so sick of it. And I think that what needs to happen is there needs to be another video game crash of 83. I really do think that that is how we solve this. Is there needs to be another game crash of 83 where consumers show that these publishers that are not going to put up with it anymore. Every single time one of these stupid decisions gets made by one of the game companies, it ends up all over Twitter and it is full of people just, you know, losing it over this. And that's got to be bad for their shareholders. Their shareholders cannot be happy when, you know, all of Twitter is foaming away at the mouth because they made a stupid choice. I just don't think they care anymore. It is all about profit, and they've just... I think they've lost the sense of listening to their communities when they made mistakes. You know, when the whole Xbox One thing happened, they were stubborn about it, but at least they changed over time and addressed people's, you know, anger with the console. You know, they U-turned on the whole, you know, you can't sell your games on discs or anything. They U-turned on that because it made people so angry. And now we've got Sony doing that, but 10 times worse, because they want to stop games being produced physically on the PS5. It's an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to shoot that because I don't want people to know where I am. It's an absolute nightmare, and the problem is, I think that there just has been a loss of ambition to actually do good things. By the way, I'm going to try and shut up a bit because I don't actually want to lose this game, even though I probably will. I do have a rift to go in case anything goes south. I don't hear anyone. Watch me get sniped as soon as I take this. Okay. Oh, that's a hard decision. I think I will take the slurp juice. I'm bad with infantry rifles, so I'll just vibe with this set. Oh, thank you. No, let me go in the rift. Let me go in the rift. Let me go in the rift. Please, please, please. I'm going in the rift. Bye. Are they gonna? Oh, they. What is this? That's a bot. That is absolutely a bot. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know where you're from, but anytime I go on any online game, I get loads of people harassing me for my voice. when I was in my days of playing VR games, especially Gorilla Tag, it would be absolutely full of I like squeaker American kids mocking my accent. It was the most annoying thing in the world. I couldn't get a word in without hearing loads of squeaker children mocking my accent. It's like, bro, you still sound like you're 7. Why are you talking about people's voices? Oh, okay, that's nice. Ireland is cool. I know I don't really need this, but I'm going to use it anyway. Oh, that is another rift to go. We are eating good. We are eating good tonight. Oh, hoverboards. Yes, please. 12 people left. Where am I being shot from? I don't know, but I don't want to die. I'll take the bandages, because those are good to have. Oh no, don't let me get stuck in here. Is that Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland? No, don't let me lose this fight. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna drink a mini. Oh no, actually I can drink the slurp juice. And 2 slurp juices. Oh hell yeah. I might honestly go without the sniper because I can't aim a sniper. But it should be good because I got 2 rift to goes. The Republic of Ireland. So you are fortunately, enough for you anyway, still within the European Union. We decided to make the terrible decision of leaving the EU back in 2016, 2019. Well, no, 2020. Oh my god, leave me alone. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going by. Yeah, you are fortunate enough to be within the European Union and we are not. So, yeah, that's an advantage. So you get free movement to any European country you want. I think I have seen that video, like, come up on my recommended. Because I watch... Like, I've watched a bit of Jimmy the Giant and stuff. And I also like Just Some Geezer, if you've seen him before. Oh no, 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 no! I should have used my Rick to go! That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. He's gonna take my Rift to go. Oh my god. I blame you. You did this! You did this! I just blame Dry Bones. Yeah, if that video comes up on my feed again, I should have a look at it, but I think I find the whole, you know, the UK is trash thing, I find it really irritating because I'm not one of these people that's like, you know, like cringe patriot type. I think those people are losers and that they need to get lives, but it does annoy me when people go on about how every single problem in the entire country it's a UK thing. Like, it's not, right? We can't afford to have housing and stuff. It's not a UK specific problem. There are UK specific problems, like the fact that a majority of our utilities companies are owned by private businesses, which means that they're not accountable to the people they serve, and they pretty much only care for profits. Like, that is more of a Britain specific issue that can and should be addressed. But things like, you know, the cost of living and housing and all of that, and wages not going up, it's not a Britain specific problem. And I mean, adding on to public utilities, the whole thing with like energy companies and, you know, all of the insane prices, like, it is because of things like the war in Iran, you know, where our over-reliance on oil and gas has led to when a war happens because of a certain orange man who I question if anyone actually likes. When a certain orange man decides to start firing bombs at a country that provides a majority of the West's, you know, like resources for generating energy because we're too stubborn to stop using oil and gas. When that happens, the entire world suffers because not only is the economy completely thrown off over, you know, this happening, but it's also TLDR, Obama and Biden better. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think it should be a controversial statement to say that they were better in most ways. But I'm not particularly educated on like the US presidency past like before 2016, because that was when it sort of became like relevant for me, because I was growing up. Well, I'd gotten on social media around the time that you know, Trump first got in, and he was a massive meme. So it was like the first sort of time that Trump was relevant to me, even if it was just because he was a meme. All I know about Obama is that he was okay, but he did some wars that probably weren't very good, but I can't speak on them because I'm not American, and that I was not around in this space for. But I know that I would 100% take Obama or Biden over Trump. Or, well, I don't know. I think Biden of today is not fit for any presidency because he just doesn't. He's too old. You know, his brain ain't working no more. He needs to just be able to retire. There's a guy over there. He needs to just be able to retire, and it's a good thing that Kamala took over from him. But I do think that things could have been different had he resigned to make way for her to be the presidential candidate earlier on. Wow, didn't even hit me. Yeah, I think that a lot of the reason they didn't win was because that Biden had continued to sink their reputation by just, you know, not having the mental capacity to be president anymore. He's just too old. Like, even he wasn't fantastic, but he would have been better than Trump. I wonder if she would have won if Biden never bothered for a second time. There is a possibility. There is absolutely a possibility. I mean, you could have seen a similar thing to what happened with Mark Carney in Canada, where they managed to claw a victory back when, you know, just a few months or, you know, maybe a year prior, they were slated to, you know, be kicked out of government, and then all of a sudden Mark Carney comes along, and yeah, suddenly they have a government. Oh, I thought my dog was a person. But I won't speak too heavily on that because, to be honest, I'm not particularly well kept up on Mark Carney and Justin Trudeau either. The stuff I'm mostly kept up with is stuff in the UK, like, wow, we've got Andy Burnham as Prime Minister now, see where that goes. But yeah, it does frustrate me. It does frustrate me seeing people pretend that every problem in the UK is exclusive to this country. It's just not. It's just not. And the people who feed into that idea. They're just showing how, you know, they get influenced by propaganda. Like, they'll get influenced by anything they see on social media, and they won't actually have well-reasoned arguments for any of it. Like, you're very good at diagnosing the problem, but not actually understanding how it should be fixed. Like, if you were to take the fact that we have such high energy bills and all that, lots of average people would just say, oh, well, it's just the government's fault entirely. And it's like, no, it's not. It's the fact that we have foreign wars that we're not doing enough to sort of stop. We're just sort of watching as these wars are happening. And yeah, we might display some opposition to like Trump using our bases or whatever, but this, you know, that's not doing anything about the problem. It's just, you know, being a mild obstacle instead of saying like, no, we don't want these wars to happen. You know, I'm not saying that we have to get involved with every war that ever happens, but these wars that we know are objectively causing... Oh, I already have blue SMG. These wars that we know are objectively causing, you know, the cost of living crisis. But I can't aim! Please die! Please die! Please die! Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a... I need to get in there and drink my chug jug. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm leaving all of that in the storm. Jesus Christ. If I get shot right now, I'm dead. But yeah, I mean, I don't like blaming every single problem on, you know, one person. That, you know, in regard to energy bills, I will put the blame on Trump because he's causing these wars that don't need to happen because I think he's just on a power trip. I think that's what he's always been like. He's been on a power trip. And yeah, I mean, I won't even speak about the Jeffrey Epstein stuff because for some reason that's controversial, but like, yeah, I think things could have been done a whole lot better. Was there actually anything good in here? I'll take the extra big pots. I have 6 big pots, bro. But yeah, more than that, I think that the fact that we haven't had governments that have sort of put moving away from fossil fuels and, you know, putting more emphasis on renewables is one of the reasons that this war has just done so much damage to, you know, not just us, but the entire world. If we had been more progressive on, you know, net zero and all that, which, to be fair, it's an expensive policy and it's not bulletproof. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. What are you doing? Okay. No, yeah, nice. I don't know what I was doing. I panicked. Yeah, I think we would have been better equipped to deal with this situation and, you know, not been affected by it if we'd moved to renewables in more of a capacity earlier on. Yeah, that's what I've always thought, is that more focus on renewables and, you know, energy that's not impacted by a shortage of oil and gas. Not only is it the way forward for the planet, but I think it's the way forward in a world where we have a guy that likes causing wars just for the sake of it. Have you ever played Left 4 Dead 2 on PC? I might have done it like once, but yeah, I personally wasn't into Left 4 Dead. I preferred more of like Black Ops 2 zombies, and that's also what I grew up with. Like Black Ops 2 zombies on transit, yes please, I'll take that. If I had to go to an island and only have one game, honestly, I could see it being Black Ops 2, zombies, whatever. Oh no, it's a very difficult hypothetical question to answer, but Yeah, I wasn't much of a Left 4 Dead guy. I tried it out once, but gameplay wasn't for me, I don't think. It's a really difficult question to answer. It really is. Been playing Dead Space lately. Oh, okay. The only experience I have with Dead Space is the, you remember when the Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft had, mashup packs? That's my only experience with Dead Space, is because they had, I think they had a mashup pack in Minecraft on the Xbox. Was it Dead Space, or... I can't remember, it's been a while, it's been ages. That's a blue shotgun. I will be very, very intrigued to have that. Okay, there's a guy landing over there. I wonder if he'll start shooting me immediately. I could go over there and rush him, but I might die. I will see what happens. That is a hand cannon. I'm not very good with hand cannons, but I will take it. Infantry rifle. This is the most messed up loadout I've ever had in my life. Oh my god. I mean, who knows? It might... This loadout might carry me. Okay, minis. I have not. I am not. I'm not much of a mainstream anything person. I never have been. Up until a few months ago, like a couple of months ago, I was a student in film and TV, which is very funny because I have never been a movie person at all. Not once. I've never been into films or TV or anything. What I've always been into is the production of that sort of thing. But in terms of watching them, absolutely never. It's just never been something that I've done with my time. I've never sat down and watched a TV show. I grew up on YouTube, so yeah, I'm a very boring person. I love hearing about movie ideas like this because I can't think of anything that doesn't just sound absolutely ridiculous when I try to come up with movie, but like ideas for movies to write and stuff, because I had to do that in college. And I've always wanted to try and make a film, but all of the stuff I've made has been like parody. Where is this guy? Oh, he's destroying my ship. Sapphire 59, you're a bot. Honestly, I'm gonna sound like an absolute chud for this. I'm not a music guy at all. Not one bit. I never have been. Oh, I hear gunshots. Where's that coming from? Over there. That's a bot. Why can't I aim? I mostly just enjoy soundtrack from games that I really like because, and without hyperbole, I'm a massive nerd. I don't like normal things for some reason. Give me Mario Kart music and I'm set for life. And I also grew up with Sonic Adventure 2, which has like the best soundtrack ever. So I really like that soundtrack as well. Like, if you ever played Sonic Adventure 2, Live and Learn, oh my god. Lyrical genius. Eminem ain't got nothing on Crush 40. Say that like they're completely different genres. Yeah, I'm that guy who, like, they talk about anything somewhat mainstream or extremely mainstream, and I'm just like, Yeah, I've never heard of this. I've actually never heard of this. You could probably tell me the name of like the #1 artist on Apple Music or something, and I would be like, I've never heard of this person in my life. What do they do? A few years ago, if you asked me who Sabrina Carpenter was, I would have said, "Oh, is she a carpenter?" Because I'm just so uncultured, so uncultured. I'm like every stereotype of a white person you have ever heard. I don't. My only experience with music has literally just come from TikTok, and that's the saddest thing. This is the saddest sentence I've ever had to utter. Is utter? I don't know. No, udders are like cow boobs. Wow, I kind of don't care about this loot at all. I'll take that though. Yeah, I'm boring. I just don't like normal people things for some reason. Like if I meet a new person or something and they're like, "Oh, what kind of music do you listen to?" It's just like, I don't. This small talk with random people in the real world is like the hardest thing for me because I'm just not interested in anything that a normal person is. I'm not interesting at all. I'm every stereotype of like an autistic white person you can think of. There's a vending machine around here and also a chest. Oh. Well, that's a hard choice, mate. I'll take this. I really like your old PFP. The lighting reminds me of old photos for some reason. That is because I shot that photo on a Samsung camera from 2008. I mean, I don't collect them because they're valuable now, and it's not something that you get a hold of very often unless you pay money. But yeah, I have a few old point and shoots. I have a Panasonic Lumix, which is like a mid-range one from 2012, and it has like GPS and all that. It's like a I didn't even take the vending machine. It's like quite a nice for the time little point and shoot. It's got like 20x zoom on it. It's 14 megapixels. I love it. Yeah, so the Samsung camera I've got, it's the Samsung L830, and the Panasonic one I've got is the Lumix TZ80. No, TZ8, TZ30, sorry. Yeah, those are the two cameras that I carry, but I also have like mirrorless cameras as well because that's sort of the stuff I've always been into. I have, I think it's from 2017, I have an EOS M100, and I also have an EOS R10, which is like interchangeable lens mirrorless cameras. I love the old Canon power shots. So iconic. Yeah, I mean, I do find the whole trend of people my age taking point-and-shoot digital cameras everywhere with them, but at the same time, I've literally become that person. So, but yeah, I just like the look of these old cameras. I always have. Oh my God, there is someone landing over there. Oh, there's a rift here. I just took damage because I'm an idiot. I didn't even need to run. What the hell is that sound? I don't really need to take the rift. See, and oh, there's a guy over there. Oh, just stole my kill. What are you doing? 35 damage. This thing's incredible. Yeah, hide behind your rock, loser. Patrick Star over here. Hiding behind a rock. Has not hit a single shot on me, by the way. I need to be careful because there is a guy on that mountain above me, I think. Ah! Was he on the mountain above? That actually scared me! That actually scared me! Oh my god! I got it on eBay. I know it had the brand listed on it. I will have a look through my purchase history. Yeah, I was literally talking about there being someone behind me, probably with a sniper, and I get sniped and scream like a child. Okay, so the specific one in that photo is a 2004 Bandai one. So it's a plush from the same year that I was born. That plush is probably older than me. Yeah. But if you look at my channel banner, you can see I've got quite a few. I do not remember the brands of all of them. And I've also gotten another one since I took that photo, actually. I've got one that's got its mouth open, and I also have a Torchic. Let me get... I'm going to cancel my queue, actually. Go back to the lobby, and I'll find a photo of all of them. Toys. There we go. Yeah, that's... I can't be bothered to actually try and work out how to put it on my PC, so I will put it into a private Discord server, and then load the image up in my browser. Yeah, I love my Gen 3 plushies. Oh, you have one of the Build-A-Bear ones? That's sick. That is fire. Hold on, I will show you my epic collection. Yeah, here we are. This is my collection of plushies. So this is the one that was in that photo. This one I got at EGX in London, which is basically a gaming expo. I got this at EGX. It's like, I think it came out of a Japanese vending machine or something, because it's got a Japanese label on it. This cost me £15. Even though it's so tiny, I still bought it. This is the most recent one that I bought. Or the most recent Mudkip one that I bought. The Torchic is the most recent one overall. And I think I've spent close to probably like maybe £60 or £70 in total on these. Yeah, I am a bit obsessed with my plushies. It's something to spend money on, which is unhealthy, but I love my plushies. They bring me joy. Yeah. €60? What? Nah, that can't be right. I got the one in my photo, the one in my profile picture. I think it was like £10 plus postage. It might have been 15 quid. I have not spent more than £15 on any of those plushies. Like each one, max £15. I know that there is a line of plushies from Gen 3 that are very rare. I think it might have been the 2004 Bandai ones, but I can't remember. And honestly, there is a potential chance that I just got really lucky with someone selling a rare old one off, not knowing what it was worth. That is possible. What you've got to watch when buying those plushies, though, is that you don't end up with a cheap reproduction one. Because there are like Chinese clone ones being made, and from what I've seen, they are very low quality. I need a gun. This guy's gonna break the roof in. No. Give me the gun. Give me it. Yes. No, you're not getting away from me. Please just die. Jake Grek 5. Thank you for the ammo. I need to get another gun. Because this heavy AR is not going to help me. I never looked at importing personally because... I don't know, I just don't want to spend the money. And, well, I guess it's less difficult now that you've got services like Buy that have come along. But, yeah, I've never been into the idea of importing, and since we left the EU, yeah, it's not even been on my mind, because I just know that, well, things got more expensive. What is happening here? Nice game, Epic. 5 Piplups, 3 Emolgas, 2 Rowlets, and many, many others. I would genuinely love to know how much money you have spent on plushies. We need to have a contest to see who can spend the most money on plushies while being unemployed. But if you're buying that many plushies, you probably have a job, unlike me. This guy's going to be like, yeah, I spent like 500 euros. Oh, the vending machine's over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have an actual SMG. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a job, but I'm not in a position at the moment where I am like hugely desperate for the money, but that will be coming very soon. What? Yeah, thank you for wasting one of my gliders. That will be coming soon because I pretty much only have student finance money to rely on that I've managed to hold on to, and yeah, I'm having to throw that at driving lessons because I got my test on September 3rd. Which is really cool. I hope I pass my first test. I've been learning since oh, what is it? October of last year, I think. Oh, what's going on over there? Someone driving. Vroom vroom. Yep, I'm 21 and unemployed. Welcome to the modern world. Do not run away from me. Of course you have a better shotgun! Of course you have a better shotgun! Why does the attack exist? It's so bad! So bad! Oh no, same. Same. Yeah, I'm autistic, got ADHD. I mean, if you couldn't tell that by the, by this guy over here, and also the fact that I've spent quite a bit of money on plushies. Yeah, I'm very much autistic as well, and it has not helped me get any jobs. It has made... well, since I stopped lying about not having a disability, I have gotten so many less calls back, and it's sort of made, like, job searching really, really just dehumanizing and demotivating. But yeah, so I mean, I want to work. I had my disability benefits taken away from me quite a few years ago now, and I would like to get them back, but my preference will always be going to work because not only do, you know, I not like the idea of having to be someone who's on benefits when I am fit to work, but also I just find the idea of being indoors all day so damn boring. I don't like it. I do think that being indoors most of the time, because I don't have a job and things are expensive to go out and do, like that's not good for your mental health. I used to be, you know, prior to, I would say around like a third of the way through secondary school, I used to be the introverted one who didn't like going out and doing things, but it sort of changed for me. You know, once I met a few people in school, and now, like we moved a few years ago to somewhere new, and it kind of forced me to, you know, accept that I was going to have to put myself out there to sort of get anywhere. And it's sort of like the past like 10 years saw me be transformed from like someone who was very extroverted, introverted, did not like doing things out and just wanted to, you know, play games all day, to now someone who much prefers, you know, having days out in the week, and going out and working, to spending loads of time indoors and playing games. Because like another one of the things is that I have used like games to try and, you know, just put my mind to rest over, you know, having to think about things that have gone on. But one of the things I've experienced more in recent times is when you try to do that for so long, you eventually get sick of games because, if you're like me, not very good at them, you get absolutely burned out at just losing constantly, and it's like quite demotivating. And so when that's like sort of the only thing that you get up to, and having the only thing that distracts you from, you know, what's going on in life, when that becomes unenjoyable, the mental health toll it takes is, yeah, it's not good. So yeah, I like to be, you know, just out doing things. I want to meet more people. I wouldn't go to a club or anything. Like, that is not my thing at all. But I did go to Weatherspoons with a friend of mine last week for the first time. Because what? Seriously, you can't get out of here? Yeah, because obviously someone like me who doesn't drink alcohol and is scared of everything, not exactly compatible with pubs, but to be honest, we went up Weatherspoons. I just had, I had a pint of Pepsi Max Cherry, which I have not had in a few years because I went from drinking like fizzy drinks pretty much constantly at home to only drinking Robinson's juice now. Oh, okay. But it was like my favourite thing to drink when I was younger. But yeah, I moved over to something that's probably a bit better for me than, you know, crappy fizzy drinks. Yeah, I had that, and then I got an R White's lemonade because I was like, well, this is like a hallmark of going to the pub, and I don't know what it tastes like. It was fairly disappointing. It was very watery. What are you doing? Yeah, you literally can't aim, bro. What are you doing? What is he doing? He's running from me. Oh yeah, nice aim. Sonic Comet 37. Okay. That was interesting. Clubs are dead anyway. I don't think they're dead. They're just not. They're full of people that I don't want to be around, which is people who drink incessantly, sometimes take drugs recreationally. Like, look, I'm not going to judge you for doing that, but personally, people who do that kind of thing kind of scare me because I'm a massive wuss, and I've grown up quite sheltered from terrible things, other than having to live next to drug-dealing neighbours at our old house. But yeah, I've grown up sheltered from those things, so they kind of scare me. And the idea of being around people who do drugs recreationally, like, look, I'm not going to judge you. Do what you want with your life because you're an adult, but you know, you scare me. But yeah, I think I had a good experience going up Weatherspoons with my friend, and we'll do it again. Because it's you know, it's not even meeting people down there, but it's just somewhere to hang out and chill. It's a bit different from just sitting up your town centre. You know, just walking around doing the same thing constantly. It's yeah, it's boring doing the same thing over and over. So we went to the next town over, and we went to Weatherspoons. It was very nice. We sat out in the sun, enjoying drinks, and my friend bought an apple cider. I've never had alcohol before. I took one sip of it, and I was like, "This is the most disgusting thing in the world." It literally tastes like if air was a drink. If air was a drink, just so tasteless, more tasteless than water. It's like Asmongold when I say that, but yeah, more tasteless than water. To be fair, I would not know what urine tastes like, because I don't partake in the activity as drinking urine. Yeah, I don't drink, and yeah, I tried a bit of that, and I was like, why would anyone drink this? It was not very nice. Oh, okay, bye, Quad Crasher. Yeah, I don't do alcohol. I'm terrified of becoming drunk, like, ever. I've never been drunk in my life, and I plan on keeping it that way. Honestly, I'm very, like, steadfast. I think that's the word, like, steadfast in the games I play. And again, when I tried Left 4 Dead, it wasn't really my thing. But if you do play Fortnite or Mario Kart Wii Retro Rewind specifically, do feel free to join the Discord and add me. And if I have a game going where I don't know, just want to do something with someone, yeah, maybe. Oh, I need to go. What am I doing? Give me the hoverboard! No! Where are we going? Go out of the storm! Thank you. Yeah, the stream alerts link is in well, it's on my stream overlay. You can see it right now. It's read only. It's just so people get notified of my streams, because I don't trust YouTube notifications to tell people I'm streaming. So I just send an @everyone ping in there when I'm live. And well, as you can tell, the fact that no one else is here, it doesn't always work, but I found it's a bit more useful than hoping that YouTube notifications actually let people know that I'm live. So yeah, if you're interested, do feel free to join the Stream Alert server. I don't stream tons, but to be fair, I have been off streaming for a while because, well, I was in hospital a little while ago, which stopped me from streaming, and I've had just you know, not amazing mental health as of late. So yeah, I've wanted to stream, but I just haven't. Also, what am I doing? Whee! There's a guy over there. Yeah, well, I used to have a server, but trying to manage it was so stressful for me. Anyone who's like an OG friend with me knows what that server was like, and I had some, at the time, IRL friends join, and they got into arguments with the people that were in my server, and I had to mediate between them, and they were telling me to ban each other, and it's like, guys, I have this server so people can hang out and chill, not so you guys can argue like children, because yeah, I just didn't like it. But yeah, well, I think being autistic, having mental health problems from time to time is just a given, unfortunately. But that's just being human, is having mental health issues at times. I'm gonna get out of here now if I can. Let me out! Oh, I'm being shot at. I'm stuck! Let me out! Oh, I just... Hello, hi. Just running from me. Okay. He had no... What? That guy had no weapons. What? How did you survive to become the 16th player left with no weapons? What? That's how I know this is a bot lobby. Damn. Ah! Stop shooting me, please. Oh my god. I'm gonna drink a big pot. Oh my god, leave me alone. You're in the storm. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ugh. Yeah, it's just you know, I've not had the best mental health in recent weeks. But there are things I've got going on that might be positive. But yeah, I think it's just mostly the fact that I've had to think about the fact that being disabled makes it very difficult to get a job, and I want a job. I can't get my disability benefits back, and I need a way to pay for my groceries and my driving lessons as well, because I am just eating into money that I've held on to from student finance. I don't know, really. I do think it is just employers being bigoted and not understanding that being autistic doesn't automatically make you stupid. That's what I think happens, is a lot of employers take one look at me and think I'm stupid because of it. But what's very frustrating is you get a lot of neurotypical people that are older that say that that's not the reason and that it's got to be something else. A lot of people just can't take the fact that the world isn't fair, and they'll try to make it your problem somehow. Well, as long as I am still here, I'm going to just keep on trying to live with it, and you know, try to do what the world is stopping me from doing, which is, you know, living a typical life where I can have money and, you know, a social life and all that. I'm not gonna let the fact that the world is manufactured in a way that is very difficult for people like me, like, to stop me from trying. As much as I feel very low many days because of it, I'm not giving up. There is definitely, like I always tell people don't give up, but then it's, you know, it's one of those things where you struggle to follow your own advice sometimes. It happens, but yeah, I've always said, like, even when I feel my absolute lowest, there's no point giving up, because you don't know what's round the corner ever, and if you give up on things, you never get the chance to experience the good in them. Like, when I felt very low and like I didn't you know, didn't want to live or whatever, I always told myself I would never resort to that because then I would never give myself the chance to experience what I knew would make me happy. And that's what I've always told people, is even when things feel so hopeless, you don't know, I tell people this, you will not ever know what is around the corner unless you stick around for it. And you know, some days I feel really annoyed with myself having to, you know, try to stick to that advice that I give other people, but yeah, that's how I've always taken things, is, you know, even if things feel like they're absolute lowest, I always feel like if I go and give up, then I don't want whatever it is I want badly enough. I just don't. If I want something badly enough, I will have to go through all of the suffering and the patience that comes with it, even if it's, you know, in a world where that's just manufactured to be unfair to people like me. So yeah, even through low mental health, I've had to continue telling myself that there will not be an end. I won't let there be an end to things, because I know what I want, and well, I won't get it if I give up. You don't get what you want by giving up, and yeah, it's very difficult advice to stick to when you're in a world that's not fair, especially to you. But yeah, it's how I operate. I want to believe the world can be a better place, and well, you know, I want to be able to succeed. So it's like, well, there's no point giving up, no matter how much suffering I'm forced to go through. So I'm sticking around for the journey. I like to believe in reincarnation. I will be completely honest with you. I am the least spiritual and religious person most people will ever meet. From a very young age, and to preface this, like, I don't have anything against religious people at all. Not one bit. I love my religious friends. That, you know, they believe in different things to me, but you know, they're supportive people. They're people just like you and me. But I don't personally agree with anything that like religion says. I'm not someone who believes in God or anything, but you know, I don't really care what you want to believe in as long as you're not hurting people. And yeah, so I have always thought that life is exactly as it appears, that there is not an afterlife or anything, so that, well, there is not an afterlife in my view, so you're sort of trying to live the life you've been given to, you know, the best you can. You know, try to achieve what you want in your life. Why are you shooting me? I mean, you know, it's whatever helps you sleep better at night. I think that's where it is for a lot of religious people, is it helps. What are you doing? Can you please just die? No, I'm not taking that. You are going to die. What is this guy doing? I thought he had white numbers. What? My shotgun's low. My clip's low. I mean, yeah, it's just whatever helps people sleep at night, whatever helps them feel better about whatever's going on in their life. Because I know that a lot of people, they use religion to, you know, sort of help them navigate difficult things in life, and you know, if that's what helps you, you know, is whatever. I won't agree with much of. I won't agree with like religious teachings myself because they're just not my thing. I've always been an atheist, but you know, I do not care what people want to believe in. You know, as long as they're not hurting people, as long as, you know, you're tolerant and you love everyone, it's just, yeah, I don't think religion should be a relevant factor ever. How? You have attack. Why are you not dying? No, I don't think people do like to admit that bigotry is on the rise. No, not at all. It definitely has gotten worse in recent years. I don't think that social media companies adopting this whole like we're not doing anti-hate anymore, I don't think that has done good. I think it's left a lot of people on social media open to being manipulated by bad faith actors. It's not to say that I have a problem with freedom of speech, but freedom of speech is not. But going around being hateful is not the same thing as freedom of speech. You don't have the freedom to go around, you know, trying to make other people's lives misery. Which is exactly what hate does. It makes other people's lives miserable. You don't have the right to go around targeting other people without consequences. You know, I don't think that people should be... I don't think people should be prosecuted for having ideas that a majority of us might disagree with. But if you're the kind of person to, you know, outright advocate for violence and things like that, I don't, you know, honestly, if you advocate for violence against other people, I could not care what happens to you. You know, it doesn't matter who or what you advocate for. If you're advocating for violence, I don't think you deserve the luxury of, you know, being free, because when you seek to do something that violates other people's rights, I think you should rightfully lose the rights that you've been given. And yeah, there is a big difference between incitement of violence and hatred and free speech. You can say that you don't agree with something without being hateful about it. Like, yeah, I mean, I will not be specific about these things because I don't like to be hugely controversial. But I don't think what I'm saying is unreasonable. But I mean, I'm never going to think what I'm saying is unreasonable because it's coming out of my mouth. It's my opinions. It's, yeah. But I think the least unreasonable take I have is that there is a difference between freedom of speech and, you know, not just going around inciting, you know, unrest and hatred and stuff to other people. I wouldn't have a problem with someone being arrested for shouting slurs on the street. I just wouldn't. I would not have a single problem with that because, you know, it's just wrong. That is making other people feel uncomfortable unduly. And targeting them for something that makes them different. And, you know, as someone who's had to go through that in like school and stuff with being autistic, it's like, yeah, you people just actually do not get it. And yeah, I think if your way of expressing how you feel about things is by making other groups of people feel uncomfortable, then you are just a very immoral person. And if you get off on inciting or encouraging people to be hateful, I don't think that you are... I don't think you're a good person. But unfortunately, you get paid to be that kind of person on platforms like Twitter, so yeah. The world is in a scary situation, I would say. Dogs are barking. You know, it's not very often, actually, I come across people who also have Mudkip as their favourite Pokemon. It's not very often. I feel like it was more popular back in, like... Ooh, I'll take that. I feel like it was more popular back in, like, the late 2000s and early 2010s when, like, the like Mudkips meme was popular, but now it's just... Yeah, I think it's become more of a mainstream and less of a nerdy thing, so, yeah. Oh yeah, same. He was my starter in Emerald when I was playing that game growing up on my DS Lite. Yeah, always gonna be my starter, especially on Gen 3, because, objectively, if you look at the gyms in the game, the best starter to have, if you look at the types of the gyms in the game, is Mudkip, because it's a water type. But also, you can easily turn Mudkip into not only an HM slave, but an actually viable HM slave, because you've got moves like Surf and Dive that are actually good in battle, but they're also HMs that are very useful in the game. Like on Hoenn, you know, Surf is an essential. I see a person in a ball. Don't know where they are. Where are you going? I hope they saw me do that. I'm not even going to bother trying to shoot that person. Yeah, always been my starter in Gen 3. And Gen 3 was already my favourite generation. Yes, that's because it was the first game I grew up with, but I have not enjoyed any generation more than Gen 3. But to be fair, the only generations I've properly played are Gen 3 and Gen 6. So I played X and Omega Ruby on the 3DS. And I also really like Omega Ruby as a remake. It's a very good remake. It integrates the features of the engine from X and Y, like the GTS and all that. It was a fun addition. Rip GTS. I loved trading with people on that. But yeah, good generations. I really liked X. The yeah, Kalos was a good regen. What's this guy doing? I don't know. Yeah, I've never played Gen 4 or 5. My cousins always had them, but I was never interested in it. Oh my god, can you just die? Minigun. Wow. Your first resort is to pull a minigun out on me when you have a shotgun. Moron. Okay, I'm being shot. Hi! Can this thing just hit shots? That was terrible. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll drink a mini now. Because I might as well get myself up to 50. And I'll drink this. I swear to God, if someone starts shooting me at this very moment, I'll be so mad. I also don't want to get sniped like I did in that game not too long ago. Seriously, no one has anything but a grey AR? I would hazard a guess that your favourite generation might also have been Gen 3. Considering you also like the best starter in all of history. take this Rift. Mix of Gen 3 and 4. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I do need to play Gen 4 one day. I always thought it had really cool aesthetics. Like the style of the game, I think it's cool. But yeah, I never played it because I had Gen 3 as a GBA game on my DS Lite, and then I got a 3DS and bought X and Omega Ruby. Now, I remember shiny hunting on Omega Ruby with friend safaris. If you ever played Gen 6, remember friend safaris and trying to shiny hunt on there, because the odds were like 1 in 500 something. Oh, you are going to be like a multi-millionaire one day then, because you've got a new 3DS XL. Those things are worth so much money. I remember when the new 3DS came out. Makes you feel like a kid again. I have the launch model 3DS, the ice white one. That's the one I've got. And I still have it to this day, and I absolutely love it. I take it out with me when I go out. Not because I play games on it, but because I like to street pass people. And actually, I have street passed quite a few people in my local area, which is really cool. All of my IRL friends know me for carrying a 3DS around constantly just so I can street pass people. Yeah, people constantly ask me, oh, why are you carrying a 3DS with you? I'm being quiet because I want to kill this guy. Guy even knows I'm here. Oh, I hear him. He's on the level above me. I might regret this. Oh, he's breaking something. Oh my god. I'm gonna go. You know, I can't handle this. It's stressing me out. It is stressing me out. Oh, I'm being shot at. Too bad this guy can't aim. I don't know where to go. I really don't know where to go. I might just piggyback off this guy's drone. I like to fly in circles around people's drones instead of fighting them. Actually, could I? Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. I'm gonna reload this and I'll jump in. Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? He's putting traps up. Yeah, it's gonna do loads. Yeah, I'm not. You're not getting away from me, sir. John Wick. Oh, someone has a heavy sniper. Someone has a heavy sniper. That's very scary. I hear a hoverboard as well. Oh my god, no one wants to fight. Oh, there's a guy coming over here. Another hoverboard? I can't hit my shots. I know there was a guy coming over here. He might have just taken a hoverboard and flown off. Oh, I wish I had gliders. Oh, fresh fish 71, get owned. Okay. Bye! Do you have any regulars on your streams? What do you mean, like people who appear on streams as guests, or just people who come and talk in chat? Oh, that guy's trying to snipe me. I do have like a few people that occasionally appear in chat. Oh my god, please stop sniping me. No, I don't know. I just wasted that. Oh my god. I hear a hoverboard, but I don't know where it is. Oh. Well, that's bad, because there is someone over there that's sniping me. I might just take that rift. Did I take damage from that? Are we for real? Where is this rift? Where is it? What? Better be behind this tree. Yeah, I mean, if I streamed more, I'd probably get more regulars. But the people who I would consider like regulars, they're not very consistent because they have actual lives, unlike me. But yeah, you know what, I'm gonna fly in on this guy, catch him. Please just die, thank you. I'm so good, guys. I'm so good. I just, you know, I just want enough people in my chat so I can say chat like a normal streamer when I'm talking about something and not feel like I'm talking to one person. But I will always appreciate whoever comes up to my streams because it's very fun to do this when there are people around. But I will be honest. Oh my god. I will be honest, I'm not the kind of person that watches streams, so like, I understand how boring it can be to watch one. I like to stream, but I don't like to watch streams. It's kind of like how I like to send voice notes, but I don't necessarily like to receive them. They're convenient to do, but they're not exactly exciting to watch. Unless, I don't know, unless you're someone who watches streams regularly, unless you're someone who actually like, uses Twitch or whatever. But I don't. I just don't. I saw footsteps. You're down there. But someone's got a minigun. Where are these people? I think someone's on top of the building. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's nowhere to hide. There is actually nowhere to hide. This sucks. Okay, well, I'll be in the circle. I could set my turret up here. Do you play this game at all? Or are you just watching someone play a game that you have no interest in at all? Oh, actually, I know where I'll hide. Mantle in here. Never expect that. Oh my god. I swear to god if someone comes in here. 7 people left. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours on the dot. I won't stay on ages because I do have my driving lesson in the morning, but... Oh no. Oh, okay, well thank you for hanging out. I'm guessing because you came from a community post that you are subscribed already, but consider joining the Stream Alerts server if you're interested in seeing more streams from boring people like me. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you around, and thanks for hopping by. And I wish you a fantastic evening. I don't know where I'm getting shot from. I don't even need to drink this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Where is this guy? Do anything but shoot me, please. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh my god. Okay, that was embarrassing. Yeah, honestly, that was not too bad. I might end now, to be honest. It'd be a good time to end. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. God, it's gotten so dark that Drybone's over here. He's in the dark. Poor guy. Yeah, so if you're not already, consider checking out the Stream Alert server, because that's a good way to get notified, because I always send everyone ping in there. But yeah, it's always nice to see a new viewer, and yeah, I might stream at some point again. Who knows? But a good quote to live by is that tomorrow is not promised. So for all you know, this could be my last stream ever, or I could do 100 more. But yeah, thank you for everyone for watching. It's been a great time, and I wish you a